Welcome to No Man's Sky Survival Mode. Now, the last couple of parts we've been messing around on planets and looking at bases, and I think maybe it's time to get down to, well, moving towards the centre of the galaxy. That's the objective of the game. So what I've done is we are in Traveller 1. We've got enough fuel for a couple of jumps, but I have just found out that I'm a little bit short on thallium. So that's an issue. We also need a dynamic resonator in order to fly, and it looks like we've got unwelcome attention, so I'm just going to jump straight into. Okay guys, here we are, we're on the map, and I think what I want to do is just head towards the centre of the galaxy. I don't know how far we can go. I say this is purely a convenience jump. That's too far because we don't have the upgrade. This was just a real pain in the neck. That's just 2 planets. I don't really want to go there. I want something with a few planets so we can investigate stuff. Reactor Tau. It doesn't look like there's much around here, guys. Anyway, I've got 5 planets, 1 moon, and that will take us a little bit closer to the centre of the galaxy. So I think we're going to go to Kepler 9 or Kepler 11 according to my Roman numerals. So here we are, we're on Kepler 9. And of course the first thing we're going to do is visit the space station. Partly because I want a dynamic resonator. So this is our new system. Let's see what we can find here. I mean, I'm not going to rush to the centre of the galaxy. We'll get there eventually. On at least one of my series. It most likely be the permadeath one actually, but wow, who's counting? So, Traveller 1 is nicely loaded up, so let's go and see who owns this system. And of course, if the rumours are correct, then we might have a 4th race in the next update, which could be fun and may prove a challenge. It's a Corvax guy stood there, but oh yeah, we're on a Corvax system, so let's just say say hello to Operations Entity Rasco. Codes repair. Indicate multi-tools. Indicate body. This is like offering us tech. And body, indicate body, multi-tool, exosuits. That's healing, I'm pretty sure. Let's go for multi-tool. Chooses constantly and thanks me for my custom. And we've got a heap of junk. Okay. All technology in a working order, nothing to repair. And of course what we are going to do is see what tech these guys have got on to offer us. We'll grant blueprint exosuit upgrades. Yes. Tau. I think that's the missing coolant actually. Let's have a quick check. So we got Sigma and Theta. Yep, that's our final tech, so we're certainly going to get that. That's a good find. That is a very good find, guys. So I mean, technology blueprint, so we know everything in this one now. But that was a very, very good find. I could remove that there. We need a micro density fiber to do this. Now, any of you guys not familiar and have not seen this video before or seen any of my series before, you will be aware of this pattern of threes that kind of form round a bit like this, and by putting this in here, so what I've got is a kind of quasi optimized layout now, which now gives me 3 levels of shielding on all 4 environments. We've got cold here, radiation here, toxic, and now we've got the heat resistance. Not that I'm using it that much, purely and simply because I use the exocraft a lot, which reminds me I need to get my, see what these guys have got to offer. Well, I'm going to sell the Gek Charm. I think I've got loads of Gek Charms. And dynamic 68,000. Wow, that's top price. I think maybe we will talk to people outside. We might better get that a little bit cheaper actually. Nah, I don't think I need to buy any titanium or plutonium. I think I'm quite well set up at the moment. Okay, let's see what we've got in the way of ships here. That's my ship. It's a pretty ugly looking thing actually. But here, probably sell us a dynamic resonator, which is all I want really. Yeah, that's better. Far better price. Far much better. Okay guys, I know I can't resist the temptation. You can see up here I've got plenty of cash, so. And I certainly don't want to exchange my traveller ship. Actually, seeing we've now exhausted this tech, is it worth doing another jump? Have I got enough space for another jump? Yeah. I think we're going to go straight for another jump. We're going to do a double jump, guys. So let's go again. That was certainly worth doing. And centre of the galaxy. Where are you? Where art thou? Centre of the galaxy. Black hole there, actually. Bet we can't get there. Yeah. You are on. Goodbye, you. Oh, that's Hishiti. And there's the centre of the galaxy. So we nearly went back to where we just come from. I mean, I could go further, but I'm not going to min-max this travelling. This is 5 planets, 1 moon again. It's a K8F. I think we'll go for this. They were nice double jump, just to really get us moving forward. And we're in the Ustratukunga system. And again, we're just going to go in, say hello, see what system we're on, see what text they've got. Restore point save. So I'll see you once I get up and we see who owns this system. And this is a Vakeen system. Hello, Mr. Vakeen. You're gonna give me something really nice. Warrior weapons. So it doesn't really. I don't want to give him any famine, but I'll give him some carbon. Warrior's ammunition is partially replenished. Your standing with the keen is increased. Okay, is that all? Oh well, we'll take the health. Your health is at maximum. Of course, in the last part we built our health station on our freighter. Paid for nanites in blood. Okay. Pulse splitter. Damage by down. Yeah, well, not a great fan. Maybe I will equip it once I actually get a decent. What have we got in the way of ships here? What is it? That looks quite neat. What have we got here? Mr. Flag bearer, whatever you're called. Flag bearer Egwig. Egwig. What your ship looks like. 23 slots. It's an A-class shuttle. Well, oh, I'm not going to give up Traveller for that. Okay, let's get back into Traveller. Oh, that's what you've got here. Now, I do like this. Sorry guys for the distraction. I bet you it's going to be like rubbish. That I'm not going to buy it. I just, if I know it's around 19 slots, damage 49%. That's a nice ship. Not brilliant, but maybe we could justify hanging around on the freighter for a little while, see what turns up. But I would have to get into my junkie fighter. Yeah, so let's just there we are. It's the freighter. So we're in Docking Bay 2. Let's just check. I haven't looked at my fighter for a little while. This is the one. I really like the look of this, but I can't even remember how big it is. What is this? You're an A-class fighter. 19 slots. It'd be nice to get this upgraded a little bit. Maybe we'll just hang around for a little while, see what turns up, see if anything comes in. What on earth's that? I don't know. Yeah, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So I'm going to hang around here for a little while, guys, just to see if anything turns up. If not, we'll go and do a bit of exploration. Okay guys, we've got some things just come in. It's taken a long time standing around here, but this has got potential. I actually like this, but I bet you it isn't going to have the capacity. Ensign there. Let's just see what this guy's got to offer. C-class fighter, 17 slots. Yeah, I knew it was going to be like this. The frustrations of trying to get a new ship. Would really love a nice, powerful fighter. Nothing else here. I think we're going to go back to exploring, guys. I'm just wasting far too much time. I think I might make a special get a fighter video, I think. So we're just going to get into our kind of workhorse, our trusty steed, who's the old trusty steed here has done a lot of very, very good work for me so far. I mean, eventually it probably will get replaced if I actually do it. You can see it's only got 29 slots, but it get out of the way. But it's done stirring work for me, and as I say, I'm in no rush to get a full size obstacle. Right, let's see what we've got in the way of planets on this in this system. You've got rubium. You've got a base on it. Well, are you going to be? No. I might have to fight one of these local distress things. Yeah, where are you? I mean, to be honest, I'm not really in the disposition to go and fight one of these battles. I will eventually, but Not quite at the moment. That's Forevium. Anything interesting? We got over here. Right, a scan to Soccerin. No, that's Course-Gen and Rubium. There's a flying potato here. And we've got a bit more nickel. Might as well pick it up while I'm blasting it into space. Get a metallic change there, guys. Nice little touch. Rikido. Rubium, nickel, iridium. They're all a bit much one of the same. I think we'll just let's go here. This is nickel and iridium, so let's go check out here. See what's down here. Do a bit of exploring. I think what I might do is actually do a bit of old-fashioned type exploring, a bit of base hopping rather than using the exocraft. I think we've done quite a lot of running around, although this looks suspiciously like a barren planet. So just gonna throw out a scan, guys, to see what we can find. So I'll be back in a minute once we find a base to land on. Okay guys, I've been flying around here for about 10 minutes and it's definitely a bare planet. I mean, therefore I'm not really going to put down on it, but what I am going to do is it will let me. Oh, we're going to have to land on it to mark it, aren't we? Okay. Instrukunga. Okay, let's find a place to put down so I can mark this planet, because it'd be useful to actually land on it and use it for replenishment purposes. So it looks like there's a bit of a patch there, some caves, so I think we'll just drop in here. The nice thing about barren planets is that there's always loads of resources on them. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Bare, deficit, non-existent. So yeah, it's and it should come up. Yep. Yep. That's the giveaway. So whoops. So what we're going to do? Rename you. Innov. Oops. Inno Baron Bar Inno Baron. And it won't take long. It shouldn't take long. I'm not even going to bother, because again, with barren plants, you don't really need to deploy an exocraft. You can quite easily walk around a bit. A scan. I mean, it'd be nice to pick up some thallium, but get there we are. Nice big wodge of plutonium here. That will kind of fill in this area here. There's some thallium over there. We'll go over on that and get a nice big crop of thallium. Just go wander across to there. I mean, I do need a little bit of thallium anyway. I used up some in making the fuel to do the jumps. Maybe stopping here for a little while is going to be okay. There we are. Not as much as I've had before, but I'll take it, guys. Yeah, got 95 thallium. And a bit more plutonium down in there. Chips there. Let's go this way. There's a bit of antrium down there as well. For some reason, barren planets still seem to have antrium on them for some reason. I'm not too sure why. I don't know if that's a fault or a feature. Yeah, this planet's actually a lot better than normal, actually. Obviously, I've chosen a barren part of a barren planet. But it's not a problem, guys. Not a problem there. See, we got a nice big wodge of Lamium. I think we'll just have a quick look over the other side of the hill. Then we'll just push off. So we're in no danger. Famous last words. So let's have a quick look. Let's see over here. Some iron. I don't know how well am I off for iron. 165 for my exosuits. A little bit down on iron, so maybe our let's use the old grenade launcher. I mean, it'd be a bit embarrassing to run out of pulse jet fuel. Well, scanner's still recharging. We'll do one more scan and then that'll be it, guys, for this planet. It's not the best of bare planets. I've had a lot better ones. But we've stocked up in iron, got a bit more fammium. Okay, stand on the top of here. Anything around? We've got actually not much at all. Actually, this is a barren planet. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I'm just going to get back to the ship, and we'll carry on our adventure. So here we are. We're back to the trusty steed. I'm just gonna refueled. Yeah, I think we'll go for Duplizetzi SNN. It's got Frevium, Rubium, Iridium, and Iridium. It won't take long to get here. Now, there's one thing I have been thinking about, is I just wonder, what does the edge of the galaxy look like? I mean, has anyone actually ever been up? Wow, that's a stupid statement. I'm sure there is somebody somewhere, whether they've recorded it or not, who's actually flown to the edge of the galaxy and had a look. And I'm kind of, part of me is very, very curious about maybe that's something worth doing. Just to have a look, see. I mean, how far away is the edge of the galaxy? I mean, at the moment, I mean that could be an interesting exercise to do, actually, guys. Maybe I'll have a think about that. So let's, same routine as ever. I'm going to fly across. We're going to look for a base, and then we'll put down and see what this system's like. That's just mining, nothing of any importance. So I'll see you in a minute, guys. Right, guys, it looks like I might have found something at last. It's taken me a little while. There's not that many bases on this system. It's just games. Just have a quick look around, see if this has actually got a free. Yeah, this has got a free takeoff and landing. So and it's just over there, so and we got some creatures. One of them looks a bit like a predator. Oh, kind of diet side elements. Okay, so he's not hostile. Over there, you're friendly. Oh, there's somebody not friendly around here. Ah, there's the regulation creepy crawly insect eater. Yep. Creatures that are insect eaters and they think you're insects. Okay, let's get some nanites. And I've spent all those nanites recently on that shield. Okay, so 3 5s are 14, 3 4s are 42, so that's 3 6 6 3 6 6, so that'd be 3 6 5. Basically it's multiply the number by 3, deduct 1, and we've got a local distress. Okay, that could be interesting. We might be going and checking that out, see if it's a fighter. How far away is it? 5 minutes walking. Okay. Word for Gra. It's got 1800. And we got some carbon. Okay, guys. We've got a crashed. Call it there. Let's just go and see what we've got in the minor building. Some plutonium over there, that's useful. And I can hear Mr. Bug Ugly creeping around. Where are you, Mr. Bug Ugly? We might as well claim the base while we're at it. Where are you? Some vivarium over there. Don't really have a lot of use for vivarium, to be honest. So I think we can drop our exocraft. Don't want that. I want my Roma, because that's the hello, old faithful. I think you're well. Oh no, you're a bit short on plutonium. I think the first thing we'll do is get a bit of fuel. How far is this? 15 minutes. Wow. And how far is the? Let's get at it. Okay, I think we're going to head for the crash ship just to check it out, guys. There's some titanium there. I think we're certainly going to grab that. I'm not going to pass titanium up now. So let's get out and just check how far is that ship. It's only 1 minute away. I think we can afford to do that in this part, guys. Just have a quick look, see what it is. If it's any good, I will do a swap and bring one of my kind of more or less valuable ships over, and we'll see if we can get an upgrade. We've got loads and loads of cash, so we can afford to kind of open the slots up. We'll just go and check this out. Oh, sand, not water. Okay. Oh great, we've got an incoming storm. And it looks dark here actually. Let's have a quick look round. Any new creatures? There's one over there. There's the local bug ugly. Ow. Oh crap, where am I? Yep, I'm falling into the bottom of a crevasse. What's the bet in the ship's probably right on the top of this thing? Ah, here it is. I'm not so sure. Let's have a quick look, guys. 18 slots. B drive. Explorer. Nah. That was a bit of a bust, but of course we're gonna antimatter. I'm not gonna say no to that. We'll get charm. So we'll get the and the nanite. Oh no, we got coronium. Great. Oh no, there's the nanites. And let's see what this guy's got for us. Opulently furnished interior suggests that the pilots once belonged to one of its race's most affluent families. The causes of mid-flight demise is unclear, but the ship is likely to be carrying decent cargo. The body lies draped over a large box covered with dangerous-looking alien. Strange black mist surrounds the screen. I think we'll open the box. Come on. Tech I find will come at a cost. Yeah, great. Already got that, so that was a bit of a waste. That's my exit craft. Yeah, a bit of a waste of time, guys, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I will find a decent ship. I think the way the game seems to have gone now is the only way you get a decent ship is to actually buy one, and I've just oops, nope. Yeah, so the only way you seem to be able to get one now is by buying one, which is a bit unfortunate because I used to like looking for crash ships. Oh, nice big module, plutonium. Pick that up. I think that's carbon. Yeah, we might as well pick that up while we're looking at it. I've been, yeah, means I've picked up a lot of ancillary crap. Yeah. I must have picked up some iron. Right, I need to drop a save point. I'm aware that the video is starting to get a bit long. Keep away from Mr. Lash or Miss Whiplash. Let's just grab some carbon. No, don't want iron. Just got to throw out a scan. So I think I'll just make my way back to the base and we'll see what we can see. And then in the next part we'll kind of pick up from here. And there's a Mr. Whippy. So it keeps whistling as though there's creatures around. Let's have a quick look. There's loads of them, but oh, there's one over there. So we've got 4 out of 8. That's I think maybe we'll go out and check out the monolith in the next part, or that religious site. We'll get a few extra words. It'll give us a target. Oops, my fuel's getting a bit low. Better. What am I doing? I suppose what we can do is use up the rest of that. 10 left. Yeah, it doesn't want me to use up all the fuel. Oh, there's some zinc there in the dark. Well, I think we'll grab that. If I can find it. There we are. So actually there's 2 zinc plants here. It's quite neat. And there's Mr. Creepy Crawly. Mr. Dead Creepy Crawly. One of the advantages, cheap way to get rid of it. It'll probably be back when I return. So I think a lot of them respawn automatically when you actually come back. Right, I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. So I'm just going to, before I actually finish fit completely, I think I'm going to have a look at this going to the edge of the galaxy, because I don't know if it, one, I don't know if it can be done, so I'm going to have to do a practice, and 2, it's not going to be particularly exciting. So anyway, that's all for the future, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.